if I had a choice between reading the work of the Institute and attending the activities of the Institute on the one hand, or everything else having to do with the Middle East on the other, I would choose the Institute because I would be better informed that way.
I've chosen to be involved in the Institute because I think that the issues that it deals with are ones that are very, very important to me. It's an opportunity to learn things that we think we know about but really don't understand all the issues about, and certainly don't know the nuances, and it makes us more educated, but it also makes us much more effective when we speak with other people on the issue.
It's very hard to find, whether it's a think tank or anybody in this country anymore, who takes the time to do fact-based analysis and come to a conclusion regardless of what that conclusion might be. And that is why I really got involved with the Institute, and it appealed to me.
I know firsthand what remarkable scholars you've assembled here over the years, and have been fortunate to work with many of them both inside the government and outside the government. We are fortunate every day for the people who serve in the administration who really were nurtured by this organization, and it really is, frankly, a terrific contribution to the nation.
It's a wonderful intellectual adventure for people that have interest in thinking about serious problems that face the nation, if not the world.
My trip to Egypt and Jordan and Israel with the Washington Institute cemented my appreciation of the importance of what the Institute does. I would have never imagined that I would have had the opportunity to meet kings and prime ministers, and the Washington Institute was at the center of all of that.
The Washington Institute has become an important policy forum for Israeli-American relations, for America's policies in the Middle East, for seeking the best way to advance peace and security.
I essentially was introduced by a friend who just told me, come on down and see what these people have to say. I did do that. I came down and I was blown away by the quality of the information, by the intellectual power of the people who were generating this information, and I just couldn't stop coming back ever since.
When events happen, the Washington Institute is out in front of those stories, analyzing what's just occurred and making recommendations.
We can use our intelligence, we can use our cyber war capabilities, and we can use...
You're going to have a sectarian war that becomes deeper and deeper.
It doesn't look like any Turkish military intervention is on the horizon. This does
because it's a minority-dominated regime. It makes it resilient against those kind of splits.
Well, it's the premier think tank looking at the issues of the Middle East. And over the 25 years that it's been in business, it's developed a reputation for credibility, and as a result of that credibility, has had, in my opinion, significant impact on decision-making by our government.
These scholars are here for a reason, and the reason is to study, understand, and advise people in the government on aspects of Middle Eastern policy for the benefit of the U.S. The ability to be involved with people doing this kind of work and doing things that are so important to this country and the rest of the world is just a real privilege.